Hello everyone, my name is RonanX, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to utilize Ken's medium Shoryuken. So first off, what is medium Shoryuken and why is it important? Well, medium Shoryuken is 40% stronger in the air than Ken's heavy Shoryuken. So first off, there's three forms of Shoryuken. There's light, there's medium, then there's heavy. Alright. How you get medium Shoryuken is, well, I do the double tap method. You can do it by releasing the button at a certain time after doing the Z motion and holding it, but the easiest way and the most consistent way to get it is the double tap method, in my opinion. What you do is you do the Z motion like you do for Shoryuken, which is forward, down, forward, A, B, whichever you prefer, but instead of just hitting A once or tapping it, you tap it twice. So it looks like this. See? So, just want to show you the difference between the two, heavy Shoryuken and medium Shoryuken. So that's heavy Shoryuken, and that's medium Shoryuken. As you can see, it's significantly stronger. Like, I just killed Inkling at 65 without rage. So, yes, the move is super strong. So, let me talk about the execution for what I just did. So the reason this is so tricky and why a lot of Kens think it's inconsistent is because of, well, at first when we first discovered this, we thought it was only a 2-frame window where you had to release the button, but now that we have the double tap method, it becomes much easier. But there's still a bit of a trick to it. You cannot aerial special cancel into medium Shoryuken. If you do it, you end up getting light Shoryuken, and it looks like this. Well, never mind, I messed it up. Well, I did it right, I should say. See, it looks like that. That's what it looks like if you do it too fast. So, there's like a pause you have to do so that you can get it, you know, consistently. So it's like you get up air, you pause for a second so you don't immediately aerial special cancel it, and then you do the Z motion into the double tap method, and it looks like this. Well, I just showed you what it looks like. And I know this sounds super complicated, but once you have the timing down, it really is not. It's actually not hard at all. Once you really well, I shouldn't say it's not hard at all. It's not hard for me because I've played Ken for as long as I have, and I've played, Ryu back at Smash 4. But I honestly don't think it's that hard. I feel like if you're dedicated, you can learn how to do it because, you know, there's ways you can practice it for one, which I'm going to go over right now. To get used to the pause in between. You know, before you do this, the medium Shoryuken, you can put it down to like 3/3, and then you can just practice and see where you have to pause. But you get the point. It's weird for me because I'm used to doing it in normal time, but you can do it that way so that you can properly practice it. But I'm not just going to tell you how to input it. I'm going to show you ways you can set up into it as well. And one of my favorites is the tipper version of Ken's light forward tilt. So, as you see right here, light forward tilt at the very tip of his foot sends perfectly into up air. And you can just start laddering from that. So that's one. Another one you can do is Sour Spot Fair. One thing I like to do with Sour Spot Fair, if I'm on Battlefield, is I'll serve them up on a platform with Nair. And from here, if you land the up air, or they don't tech, you can just start laddering them from that as well. If they do tech, however, and you see that they're good at platform teching, you can simply wait under the platform and wait to see them roll, tech, whatever, and then pick your option if they are good at teching, and you see that. So either way, you can option select into that so you still get your ladder set up. Speaking of ladder setups, another one you can do to serve them up on platforms if they're lighter, and you see that they're DIing up and away, because a lot of people do that to try to get out of Ken's combos. You can do stuff like hard down tilt, and it can serve them up on platforms as well. I put them at like 130 because, like, and because I can't set the CPU to DI, but you can get them up there at much earlier percents. What else? Oh yeah. Another one you can go for is Light Tatsu. Light Tatsu can do it as well. Set them up on platforms, and you can also do up throw. And if they're like there's like a window, I think it might be. Let me see. Put them to like say 60-ish. Yeah, we'll say 60. You see what I mean? Like, you can set up that way as well. So Ken has all these ways of setting them up on platforms, and he has raw tools to set up for it on the ground. And there's other ways you can set up into light forward tilt as well. Like one I like to do, especially on like lighter characters, you can do up tilt 2 into light forward tilt. Whoops. You see, like, you can go into it from there as well. So that's another option you have. Boom. The Inkling's just dead. So yeah, you can just say Ken's got a little bit of Zero Suit in him once you really understand how this works. What else is there? There might be something else I might be forgetting. Oh yeah. You can also get this from the ledge. If you see someone jabbing a lot at the ledge, Ken's up air is actually pretty solid for catching people under the ledge. So like, oops, hold on. So sometimes you can even get a ladder set up just from people like doing something stupid at the ledge. If I can just stop nairing, that'd be great. Sometimes I get C-stick nair and it's just so annoying. Ah, I keep getting it. I'm so mad. Oh my god, that was like the 3rd time in a row. I swear to god I'm hitting up. But yeah, you see what I mean? Like, you can get it. And you can just ladder them all the way up off the top. It's really good for catching people who are like, try to mash like hitboxes that are like higher up on the ledge. Say like if you had like a Ryu up tilting at the ledge or something like that, like that's actually a pretty smart option in a situation like that. From focus, you can get some nice setups into it as well. Like you can just go ahead and get down air, up air out of focus and get early stocks that way as well. Once you get the timing down, as you see, I'm doing it pretty consistently as well. That's mostly because I've been practicing it a lot, but I just wanted to show you that it is consistent. That's my big thing, is that it is consistent. I got a montage coming up showing of other setups that I got on actual people coming your way in just a moment. Make sure I've covered all my bases. Oh yeah, so a lot of what you're seeing me lead into is like a lot of light forward tilt and setting them up on platforms. Light forward tilt, honestly, I'm starting to see to be one of Ken's best linking tools, even out of a tech chase. If you follow me on Twitter, I actually covered this in some clips that I have, but I'm going to go a little more in depth now. So let's go ahead and put my put Inkling at say 38. 38's that nice sweet spot, because that's whenever light Tatsu starts sending them into a tumble in possible tech chase. And the great thing about it on platform stages is if they hold up and like they're a higher percentage probably than this, they could either get set up on a tech chase on the platform or on the ground. So it's a really nice option select, because a lot of times if they understand how Ken works, they'll try to like hold up to try to jump if they're like a lighter character like Inkling. So, but if they do that, they take the risk of getting set up on the platform. So either way, if they get hit by that, they're gonna get put into some kind of a tech chase, whether it's on a platform or not. If it's on the platform, it's better for us because it's gonna make it easier for us to set up the ladder. But anyways, the reason this is important, I wanted to show you this, is getting something out of a tech chase with light forward tilt. This is something I just recently found, that's why I didn't cover it in my tech chase guide. So you can get light forward tilt, and then you see, okay, you saw it, I messed it up, but you see what I'm talking about. Like, if you buffer walk forward out of light Tatsu, you can get the tipper of light forward tilt, which can lead to a ladder. And it can end stocks extremely early. Oops, that was not tipper, that was sour spot. I'll try one more time. Ah, okay. But you see it. You see what I'm talking about. It's there. You just got to practice the execution. Don't want to make you guys sit here and watch me try it over and over again, but I promise that it is something you can do, just something you have to practice. So the combo that I'm trying to do is down tilt, light tatsu, buffer walk forward. That's the thing. That's the biggest thing I think you need to see. I'm gonna slow down the frames just so you kind of see it better. See that walk forward? And then you just kind of go into it. If you can get them up on the platform and ladder them up, that's much better. But again, as you see, this is without me even using rage. Like, see, let's see what happens when I actually have rage. There we go. So yeah, Inkling just died at 38 damage, all because he missed the tech. So yeah, that's the power of medium Shoryuken and why you should definitely learn how to utilize this if you're a Ken main. I feel like this is going to be the future of like a lot of our punches, landing tech chases and punishing with light forward tilt. You can also, some strings you can even end, like you can even get light forward tilt sometimes out of crescent kick at certain percents. I think because I have like a max rage I can't, but you can do it out of crescent kick sometimes as well if you like buffer walk forward or something like that and they don't DI correctly or something. But yeah, you can get that as crescent kick as well. Like, you know, even crescent kick can lead into light forward tilt as well, into the ladder. So yeah, it's super strong. I definitely recommend practicing it. If you have any questions whatsoever, please drop it in the comments down. And that'll be the end of this guide. thank you guys so much for your continued support. I'm glad that you guys really enjoy my guides, and I'm glad that I'm helping you guys get better with Ken. If there's anything you guys would like to ask me, make sure to drop it down in the comments down below. Hit that sub button and that bell icon to get my notifications for whenever I drop my next video. And of course, if you guys really want to support me, please consider stopping by my Twitch channel at RonanX1819. I play with subs, I do sub lessons, I play with viewers, you know, I do VOD reviews, I study top players, I theory craft with Ken. I do a lot of my lab findings on stream, so if it's something you'd be interested in, make sure to stop by. I stream 3 to 6, Monday through Friday, Eastern Standard Time. So, yeah. And of course, make sure to stop by my Twitter as well. That's where I post a whole bunch of Ken stuff. So if you're interested in like seeing like my other things I like to do, make sure to follow me on Twitter as well. And yeah, that'll be it. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Peace.